games. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Rather. We're up and running, and in by way of apology, your satisfaction is now guaranteed for this episode, or I will personally refund the full cost of the episode. So tonight we are taking
That's
on
fair.
Nightmare Hills of Emyn Muil. And one thing that I think we should really start doing within the videos now, Etienne, is going through our deck lists. So if you want to pop your Octagon file out into the Dropbox, I'll kind of go over mine real quick here. Does that work?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So
Uh,
the deck I'm playing tonight is called The Bear and the Maiden's Fair. It is kind of my reawakening to Eleanor and how awesome she can be. So to that end, we've got Bayorn as just kind of a stand-in tactics. You don't really have to build around him. He just does what he does kind of hero. We've got Eowyn for some solid questing. Eleanor stands in to maybe cancel some game-breaking treacheries. And then as well, hopefully I'll be able to get a Gondorian shield on her and have her act as a really passable defender. And then everything else in the deck just kind of revolves around, spirit advantage. We've got Horn of Gondor, and hopefully we'll build some resources off of things leaving play, especially with what Etienne's bringing. And beyond that, there's not really a whole lot to say. It's a pretty meat and potatoes deck. All right, Etienne, is yours in the Dropbox now?
oh, I put it either. Okay, you want it in the Dropbox one? Ah,
If you would be so kind.
I was. Yeah, it's because I've had trouble reinstalling a Dropbox on mine, so I always have to go through the browser.
Right on.
It won't be too long.
So, guys,
So when I put
we
it there,
are.
it puts on my hard drive, but it doesn't sync.
Oh, well, that's a problem. So we're
Yeah, it's gonna be
by
messy.
all indications, we should have Road Darkens by the end of the week. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know about
Yeah,
you guys.
my game store said they'd save one for me on Friday morning, so
I don't know about you, but
it's
I
gonna be cool.
fully plan from now until probably, well, until I get bored with it. I plan to be Gandalf guy. I will just be the guy who brings Gandalf and makes everyone else take him out of the deck. I think it's
Yeah.
going to be fun.
The deck
Dark
is called
Strife,
ABC. Easy
we
to find.
we were able to get everything loaded properly. The only problem is was on the this was on the board previous to my updating the image pack, so the actual board image is not going to load. But anytime I mouse over and anything else that we add to the table is going to have the correct images, so no worries there.
Actually, try to flip it, Sean. Just flip the card. Maybe it's gonna fix
Yeah,
itself.
there you go. Well done. All right, perfect. So I think, and let me grab the deck here that you are playing.
ABC.
I'm
Clever
told,
name.
well, I'm told that it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Almost as simple as Do Re Mi. All right, so I've got your deck list up if you want to kind of explain and run through it here.
So essentially, by the time as I was going through the cards, adding 3 copies of this, 3 copies of that, I had a 75 card deck. So it was really tough to chop it down afterwards. I had to compromise a little bit, only put one copy of Olorian to avoid getting some duplicates. I only put one Darren's Runes because I had 3 of them and 52 cards. So it's a very weird deck in the fact that there's a lot of one-ofs that you would expect to have 3 of them, but at the same time, there's very few duplicates. So any card I draw should be always useful. And I'm hoping to some key cards like Sword Light of Valnor to get some good questing and economy potential early on.
Sounds solid. Well, let's just go ahead and get this thing started then. So,
So
God,
I put
it's been a long time
four
since I've even
resources.
it's been
Yeah.
a long time since I've even played regular Emyn Muil. So, we've got forced if there are no locations in the staging area. The first treachery card revealed during the quest phase gains search. Players cannot defeat this stage unless there are no Emyn Muil locations in play and they have collected at least 20 victory points. If I remember correctly, all of the locations garner us victory points. Am I remembering right?
All the Emyn Muil traded ones, yes. Some of them are some generic locations from the core set because it's a mix of encounter cards from that pack, and I think there's maybe one single. No, there are two sets: the Orc set and the Ice set from the core set. So those locations, I don't think will have victory points.
I think I remember like
Um,
one of them oddly having like two or three like Gladden Fields or something like
yeah,
that.
Gladden Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then as far as Nightmare mode goes here, we got the Nightmare card informing us that we are in fact playing Nightmare mode, and no more than one progress may be placed on each location in the staging area each round. So, that's tough. So then as well, we have out here Amon Hen, which as you've noted, has 4 threats, so X is double the number of players in the game. And while Amon Hen is active, players cannot play events. We have Amon La, again, threat, double the number of players in the game. And while Amon La is the active location, treat all attachments as if their text boxes were blank. Ouch. That one hurts. I feel like that one hurts way more than anything else. Like, that kills Steward, that kills Light of Valinor, that kills Shields. That's
Um,
intense.
However, especially with Steward, if you exhaust it early in the
Right.
turn
Before
and
you
then you
travel.
travel to it and then you explore it the next turn and then you use Steward. Granted, you don't get Steward on the second turn early in the turn for the planning phase, but there's some ways to minimize its effect for sure. Light of Valinor is a problem though.
Oh man, there's another call for the Scottish Indian accent. I don't know if I have it in me tonight, guys. We'll see. Over them was a lane of blue
Okay.
pale sky. Around them, the dark, overshadowed river. Oh man, that is small text. And before them, black, shutting out the sun. The hills of Emyn Muil, in which no opening could be seen. All right. I have a feeling the lag is a little bit a little bit longer tonight for some reason. Are you getting that sense as well based on when people are saying things?
Uh, I haven't noticed yet, but I'll keep an eye on it now for sure.
Fair enough. All right, well let's get
Oh,
this.
we get some laughs in the chat box.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe not as bad as I thought. Well, let's get this party started. I'm quite good with my
Also,
second illegal mulligan.
cool. We also have a forced effect on the quest card. So
Hmm.
if there's no location card in the staging area, we're going to get some treachery surging.
Right.
Let's try and keep that in mind too. And I believe we are ready. Control N.
Let's do the thing. All right.
All right.
Your first player. What you doing?
I will spend. Hmm. One resource from Elrond for a Sylvan Refugee, which I'll mark with a progress to indicate Celeborn's ability. And that will be it.
It goes away as soon as you use it for
Mm.
anything, but it's
Oh,
immediate.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
God. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do. Let's just make sure we get it out there. I'm gonna do one for Gondorian Shield on Eleanor,
Sweet.
and then I'll do two for my gal Arwen. Undomiel.
Looking good.
Solid first turn. All right. Go ahead and quest.
3, 6. Heck, let's go for it. 12.
Jeez.
Maybe that's overkill. I'm not really expecting to engage anybody, but whatever.
All right. Well, I'll go 6 on my end. And I'll give Arwen's ability to Eleanor, I suppose. She's now got a whopping 5
Yep.
defense.
Okay, so let's make sure this is shuffled. And let's go for the first card. Oh, the tunneling nameless thing.
Nobody expects the tunneling nameless thing. Oh my, that is pretty.
It looks like some monsters in Thunderstone. The worm things.
Yeah, it looks like a rhino. Oh yeah, more enemies. Lovely. Okay. All
Yeah.
right, so hang on. These people are probably less familiar with these. So we've got 46410 nameless, which I don't know if that actually means anything in this quest, but it has it. After the players travel to a location, tunneling nameless thing engages the first player. If there is no active location, return it to the staging area. So that's actually quite fun and thematic. It's gonna hurt, but
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
okay.
For
And then we
sure.
also have the Orc Interceptor, so 2235. Gets +1 threat and attack for each resource token on it. And after a location leaves play as an explored location, place a resource token on the Orc Interceptor. Fantastic. Guys, to answer your questions about the whereabouts of Brandon and Brian, I think Brian said that he had an appointment with some loud rock music tonight. I think he was more specific than that. And Brandon is camping, as he is wont to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got whomped for
Okay.
threat, didn't we? 14 against
Well,
us?
it's 14 against 18, I think.
Oh,
But there's no real point making a ton of progress on the quest, so I guess we get 4, right?
sounds about right for all
18.
it does us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now the real question, the board and
Yeah, sorry, there was a tentacle porn joke. I had to laugh.
yeah.
Jared's not here though, so it was not planned. Okay, so
Um.
do we dare travel to either
So
of
if we
our?
travel, that nameless thing is going to engage me, which could be defended by Eleanor, if you would be so kind. So I think getting threat out is quite the priority.
Sure.
We
Of
don't want to go to
course.
this one, otherwise the shield becomes
Yeah.
a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But is this one a problem to you? It's not to me.
Nope. I could survive without it. Now my thought is to get rid of the interceptors sooner than later. Hey Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Plus, how much healing do you have in your deck? I mean, because Eleanor's got defense, but she doesn't have a
Uh,
whole lot by way of hit points. So would I be able to
I think
count
I have
on
2 daughters, maybe.
2 daughters? Okay. Well, now this is Nightmare. We're playing it fast and loose. Let's try it out.
So we go here,
Yep.
which makes him engage me. And I will not engage the interceptor.
Nor will I.
Okay. So shadow card.
All right. Eleanor will defend. No
Nothing.
shadow. All right. So she takes a hurt.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And that is
Sadly,
it.
Bayorn does not have
Yeah.
ranged. You'd be perfect if he had ranged,
Mhm.
but yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's refresh.
All right. Now, yeah, I have this in the deck. I don't know if it's going to be useful against this, but we'll see. All right, so I'll pay 1 for Horn of Gondor on Eowyn. And that's going to be, well, yeah, that's going to be it for me this round.
Okay, I'll use the Duran's runes to draw 2 and discard a Gandalf. I'll spend 2 for a Steward of Gondor on Elrond, which I will use. Uh,
Yeah, Elrond is really where you want
and I'll,
that card, so that's super cool.
yeah, 1 for an Errant Rider, 2 and 1 for a Defender of the Nate.
Who is awesome, by the way.
Actually, yeah, I totally underestimated him when we first reviewed him. With the defense boost, potentially Arwen, the readying, he's pretty insane. And the best part is he's neutral, which means in a Sylvan deck you have so many spheres going on at once, and the fact you can spend it from anybody is really, really handy. I'm done.
Darnost, you imp, you. I had scanned, well, I had the image pack ready a long time ago. I just clearly had not loaded it properly. So that was all I did when we were offline. Anyway. Well, hey, Night of the Stars. I'm doing fine. How about you, Etienne? You seem kind of plucky tonight. Are you plucky?
What's plucky?
Punchy. You're
Like I want to
you have,
fight?
like you are rife with pluck.
I
Never
don't know,
mind.
but I'm doing good.
Yeah, there we go. That's fair enough. Okay. Yeah, nothing else for me. I'll quest for 6 and give Eleanor um, the Arwen boost again.
Okay, I'll send 3, 5. Man, there's some really nasty treacheries in this quest. That's the thing.
Well, good thing you've got Eleanor at your side.
Yeah. 5. You got 6. We really want to get rid of that location early, so I'll
Yes, I would
send
agree.
Glorfindel as well for 8. Elrond for 11. And I think that will be it.
Fair enough. Let's see what we get. Hopefully we'll get some non-red cards at some point here. Treacherous Fog. When revealed, each location in the staging area gets +1 threat, and then each player with a threat of 35, of which there are none. Okay, so +1 threat to Amon Law.
Lame.
And the East Wall
So
of
that's
Rohan.
+1.
While it's the active location, non-Rohan characters with or cost 2 additional matching resources to play. Ouch! I don't remember that one. It's been a long time since I've actually played this quest. It's a really long time.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we actually did fairly well that round, right? We were what?
Well, we're against 12.
Mm-hmm.
You sent 6, I sent 11, so 17 minus 12 is 5, which is so sweet because
Perfect.
we just barely clear this location, which is really nice, which means this little bastard goes back to the staging area. But not for long.
Yeah, you find doing the Wall of Rohan. Oh, and also this Interceptor gets a resource.
Yep. Sure, let's go there.
Now,
surprise.
Hang on, if we... God, I feel like the longer we let the stupid Interceptor sit out there, the harder that's going to be.
Yeah. I mean, I've got this Defender of the Nate that can defend for you, but
Yeah,
you
because
don't
there's
have
no
enough
cap.
attack to...
There's no cap on how many resources he gets.
Mhm.
That's ridiculous. Do you think we can stomach a turn not
So
traveling
if...
and get rid of the Interceptor and hopefully at least do some damage to the Interceptor?
Because you can't kill it, right? So if you take both, my Defender of the Nate can get killed by the Tunneling Nameless Thing. You can defend with Eleanor against the Interceptor, and Bjorn can put, what, 2 wounds?
All right.
That's the best you could do anyways.
Yeah.
So
If you're willing to throw the defender under the bus. That's fine with me.
Yeah,
Okay, that works. So we
let's
travel
do.
there, triggers the eldest and tunneling nameless thing to come to me, and then
Yeah,
I will optionally engage the Orc Interceptor. Fair enough.
good. Some shadow cards. So I'm not sure if there's a strategy and who defends first, but let's go with this one.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Well, yeah, we're not going to do anything to him this round anyway, so that's
Yeah,
there are worse things.
that's definitely. And
Okay.
the Sylvan Refugee leaves as well.
Oh, which means I get 2 resources. Boo-boo.
Ah.
I knew the Horn of Gondor would serve me well this game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That
So we get
said,
an annoying shadow card.
oh, rat bastard. Okay, so he's 3 attack to my 5 defense and no damage, but he does go back to the staging area.
Do you need a resource your way?
I don't know. Can you put one on Beorn, or does his immune to player card effects prevent anything from happening to his
Yeah,
resource pool as well? Like,
I
is
don't think he can receive it.
okay?
Yeah, and I
No, then
think you're pretty
I'm
flush.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
totally set on spirit resources, so that's fine.
So I'll send one on Celeborn then, and let's refresh.
Open for just a little. Oh, come on. Fine. Okay. Plan away.
I'll use the Steward. Now, every ally is going to be awfully expensive.
Oh god, that's right. Shoot. All right. Well, I can't do anything this round.
As a result, I cannot play anything.
Nor can I.
You okay? Um, at the beginning of the quest phase, I'll spend one for a sneak attack, and I'm very tempted to trigger 4 damage on this guy,
We could kill him this round if you
which
do that.
Baron could. Yeah, drawing cards is interesting too, but hmm.
Up to you.
Yeah,
Next
I'll
round, I'll be able to get a little bit
follow
more
my first
attack power
instinct.
down, but nothing for me this round.
Yeah.
All
I will
right.
send 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, do you want to keep Gandalf up since the nameless thing is going to come at you probably?
Well, he's gonna come back to my hand at the end of the quest
Oh,
phase.
right. Yep. Sorry, I forgot you snuck attack him.
Uh,
Snuck
yeah.
attack. I'm calling that an actual phrase instead of one that I just made up.
10,
Tenses are
13.
hard.
So yeah, 13 to the quest.
Okay, 6 again, and I'll give Eleanor the boost. Or
So I'll just add it
how
to what
how
I've got.
how dear to you is your Aaron? I suppose that wouldn't make a difference if I give him the boost, though, would it? If you end up jumping with him.
No. I
Okay.
think Eleanor is a better target, just if only for Sentinel or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just add your willpower to mine there, 19.
That works.
And let's go for first card.
Surge!
Discard a random and Muil location from the victory.
Oh, that's douchey. I could cancel it.
Uh,
What would we
I
lose? We
remember.
would lose
I
5
think
victory
it's
points,
yeah,
right?
but
If we look in the
yeah,
victory display. Yeah, all we have is I'm on head.
yeah,
Weird.
that's pretty bad.
Yeah, alright. So I'll
My
pay.
problem with it is I don't know how many copies there are, but
True, but I've
yeah.
got renewable canceling resources here, so I will
Okay.
that away. So it surges.
Second card. Yeah, that's the one I was afraid of.
And I will Eleanor
I
that away.
can't cancel that.
Oh, you can?
I can't cancel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Take that quest.
Yeah, I
For
remember
the love of
treachery
God.
heavy and
All
this
the treachery.
staging step pretty much.
All right, so
Yeah.
Doom 2.
So Doom 2. And remove all progress from each Emyn location in play,
Okay, does
and they
nothing.
each get +2 threat.
All right,
So I'll
so
just put it 2 there.
okay, could be worse.
Definitely. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 against our 19. So that's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, clearing this location. So we're at 8 victory points.
Ooh. Okay.
And we might as well go to Emyn Law.
Um. Yeah, I can defend with Bayor in this turn. That'll because I
This guy
wouldn't.
gets +1 resource.
Yep. So he'll be swinging for
Um,
4.
okay.
Yep. Might as well do
So
it
by
now.
traveling, this guy comes down to me. You take the other one?
Yep. I'll take
Was that
that.
the plan?
Yep. I'll take the interceptor.
Okay.
So he's
Sounds
a
good.
respectable 4 attack now. All right. What you doing? Okay.
Oh, Gandalf comes back to my hand. Plus X attack, where X
X
is
attack.
4. Yeah, 10 attacks. That kills it,
So the
if
errand
anything
rider
does.
is deader. Much deader. Okay. And on my
And on your
end,
side,
I will defend with Bayorn, and he does not exhaust because he is Bayorn. Shuffle all hazard
shuffle all
cards.
hazard. I'll let you read it.
Well, back into the encounter deck and deal it another shadow card. Douche. That's a really cool art, though.
Now we've got to go through all of them. I hate those treacheries. It makes it tougher to get the locations too, which is annoying.
Yeah, Mr. Trench, you're right.
So
When I first
shuffle.
saw this spoiled when they announced the Nightmare deck, I was like, yep, that's Tremors. All right, so here's my
Oh,
actual
good.
shadow card. We got rid of another nameless thing via shadow. That's the way to do it. Okay,
Mhm.
so 4 attack to my 1 defense goes 3 wounds. Could be worse.
And now Bjorn.
I assume you're not attacking back, so Baron will swing in for 5 and do 2 damage. Oh my
So
god.
much.
Tom, did you already? You will make Brian's day.
Nice.
That's amazing. Well done, Tom.
Nice, nice, nice. Now I need to readjust my window for the Twitch chat box. Okay. We're done.
Seems good.
Oh, the horn shouldn't have triggered because of the active location.
Oh, good call.
Okay.
Did someone in the chat pick that up, or did you remember that?
I remembered.
Oh, well done.
Well, thank you.
All right, so
And you go ahead for planning, sir.
damn. One would think that I had lopsidedly built this deck, but let's see. I suppose I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for my own Gandalf. Now the question is, do I pop 4 damage? I think I do. Yep, so
On the
I'll...
nameless thing, nah.
No, you don't think so? You think we're just going to suffer him the entire game?
Oh, man, it's because once we're gonna explore the location, he's gonna go back to the staging area anyways. Um, I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's not. You do have Bjorn, so you actually have some decent potential to send some damage his way.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Uh,
I could kill it this round. If like If you are able maybe to get down something that you don't care about, and I could give it Sentinel, and then that thing chumps for it. I'm pretty sure between
Hmm.
Beorn, Gandalf, and another ally that I'm about to play here,